Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with Stellar Tactics. In the last episode, crazy old Uncle Festus sent us over here to the Archimedes trade port, where we were told we might be able to get some jobs to earn the 25,000 credits that we're going to need to purchase a faster-than-light drive, which is a thing we want to get. So we're over here. I will tell you, there are some pretty big spoilers coming up very shortly. So if you want to play this game for yourself and enjoy the story, this is probably not the video for you. Things are going to happen in the next few seconds that may ruin the story for you. So if that's not what you're looking for, now would be the time to tune out. Let's get into the Archimedes trade port and find out what happens. And there we go, not a few steps into the trade port, and Dr. Jensen says, this has all been rather exciting. Ancient aliens, scavers, and Arix. I've been speaking with Dr. Ramus, and we've decided to head back to our primary research facility. We just aren't cut out for this kind of adventure. I would actually strongly disagree with you, Dr. Jensen. You are a wizard with a sledgehammer. We are also eager to continue with our research on the phage and plan to investigate the ancient alien species. Where is this facility? The facility isn't far away, several systems from here. Well, sounds like we're going to need a faster-than-light drive to go and visit you. We will take a shuttle and get in touch with you soon. We have some ideas that may require your help. You can keep the ship for now. We won't be needing it, and you will need a way to get around. I see. Well, farewell for now. Thank you for everything. You're very welcome. We are both so glad we were able to rescue you. One of us will be in touch soon. Meanwhile, you should be able to recruit a solid team of mercenaries here. I understand a shuttle arrived a short time ago with a good number of seasoned adventurers that are looking to join the crew. And Dr. Ramus and Jensen leave the team, and we are all alone. They just disappear, apparently, out into the ether. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Yep, come on, Captain Carpet Post. We're all by ourselves now. But apparently, there's some mercenaries in here that we can hire so we can put together a new team. I have no problem doing that because I was not crazy about having Dr. Ramus along for a second. I feel, somehow we should have just put a laser bolt in his skull the second we saw him alive, because he is literally the reason that all of this game is happening. It is 100% his fault. What's your deal, Zabin? You look like someone who might want to make a few credits. Yeah, 25,000 of them, actually. Yeah, what can I do for you? Well, that's just it, isn't it? You see, I have a bit of an opportunity. I need a team of seasoned adventurers that can help me with a little problem. I won't waste your time with a long introduction. Here are the facts. Several hundred years ago on Archimedes 8, a research station was commissioned by Halamas Corporation in cooperation with renowned Garius Bronze, inventor of the FTL drive. Research facility was lost when a massive energy rift tore across a large part of the planet. Halamas Corporation searched the area for years and never found a trace of the facility until several hundred years ago when Martin Varus crash landed on the planet. Kind of get to the point here, Zabin. Found the facility in pristine condition. The facility is back, skimming through this. And you want me to go there and investigate it, don't you? That's correct. Halama sent me here to investigate. I've been given a complete authority to research the facility for as long as it's present. I've set up a research space in a small cave on the surface of Archimedes 8. I'd like to hire you to enter a facility, report on its status, bring back artifacts. Dangerous work. Absolutely, it's something I'm interested in. All right. Coordinates, meet me on Archimedes 8. Quite a few missions for you, so make sure you're prepared. Well, the best part of preparing would actually be having other team members, because I don't think I'm going to be cut out to do this alone. If anything around... Okay, where does this go? Where do you go? Yep, I see you all up there. What do you do for a living? What are you? You are a weapons vendor. Okay, and another weapons vendor and an armor vendor. All right, good. I've got some stuff I can sell, so we may check in with you. Personal shields vendor, pharmacy, okay, all sorts of vendors here. Well, it is a trading post. That does make a certain degree of sense. General merchant and augmentations merchant. That sounds neat. Let's see if we can find these mercenaries first, because if we're going to start buying equipment, we should probably buy equipment for everybody, not just me. So let me poke around and see who's available and who would like to go on an exciting adventure to Archimedes 8. Okay, first person I found is Lethia Engwall. You say you were looking for someone to join you. I'm ready to go. I'm pretty good with heavy weapons and my fists. Oh, absolutely. I love a good bruiser. How are you with a sledgehammer? Because Dr. Jensen is really good with that. Now, did you... There you are. Yep, you joined my team. Oh, and you have the same profile pic. That's mildly annoying. Darn it. Oh, well. That's going to get really confusing. Okay, who's who? Actually, who is who? I'm already confused. Which Kirk do I shoot? Okay, so you're on top. So the captain is on top. Fantastic. And Lethia already has a level up ready to go. Okay, what level are you now? You're level 4. The captain is level 5. Okay, great. So let's get you leveled up. And if you are... Oh, but all your stats are still 5. So you haven't added any... Why would you? I'm not there to do it. But you haven't added any stats as you've leveled up. All right, well, let's get your strength right up there. And agility helps with melee weapons too. So yeah, let's bump that up a couple of points. Oh, but you have more points. Okay, great. Super. I'm getting the hang of this. Yes, basic game mechanics. Sometimes we struggle. Let's bump your endurance up. Let's get that up to 10. And those other 3, let's see. What would actually give me more melee damage? Agility, strength, agility, strength. 6 and 1/2 dozen of the other. Oh, but strength also contributes slightly to max hit points, so let's just put those last 3 into strength. Okay, good. And we will assign this, and you are good to go. Now, do you actually have any equipment at this point? You have... What is that? Why do you have... I don't know what an advanced streamer is, but you just said you were really good with heavy weapons, so why do you have a gun? We did get both Dr. Ramus and Dr. Jensen's equipment off of them. So why don't you take this sword? No, take the sword. Take this. Oh, not skilled enough. Okay. Okay. No, that makes sense. Do you have any skill points I can spend? Not as such. Okay. Well, that's gonna... You're not as good as I thought you were. Who are you? Crystal Squirrel. A squirrel? Squirrely? You are just flavor. Okay, you don't do anything. Hamlet Stoudemire. There's a fine name. You don't want to do anything. Edie, how about you? You're just an NPC that doesn't have a lot to say. Let's go up here. What do you guys do for a living? Oh, you got a gun on your back. Are you a mercenary? Can I hire you? And do you have the same profile pic as me? No, you're just an NPC. You're a general merchant. All right. Oh, who are you? Who are you? You're alien. Who are you? What do you do? Please tell me I can hire you. Oh, a large muscular humanoid with blue skin stands in front of you, is face neutral. Yeah, what are you? Well, I haven't heard that one for a while. You're annoying, but I'm going to set you straight. So you are more likely to survive on your next encounter with a Kchor. Kchori, a mutation, a genetic anomaly, similar to others who traveled on the HSS Faris from our home world. Okay, so you're a mutant, kind of. Number of the cryopods, according... Were you on our ship? That wasn't our ship. Our ship was the Dauntless. According to historical accounts, were contaminated. Our pod underwent a slow and undetected genetic drift that caused Kchor. I am like you, but different. Skin, musculature, and mating preferences. Mating preferences? Topic is off limits. Okay. I can't hire you, though. Dang. All right, let me find some more mercenaries, because I like meeting people and hiring them to kill things. Okay, well, we found Nana Stife, and unfortunately she's also skilled with melee weapons, both one-hand and two-hand, but I'm kind of buggered for choice at this point, so I'm taking her anyway, and maybe we can just spin her into guns. You are an NPC. Oh my god, she has the same profile pic again! That is, I don't know if that's a bug or a glitch or just a really unfortunate coincidence. And I'm also wondering if I can change the profile pics. Now, Nana, you also have to level up. Let's get that done. And yeah, we're going to totally spin you into guns. So let's get your dexterity moving up in the right direction. We will give you some perception for ranged weapons. And why don't you start being the smart person on the team? I'm not really sure why. I just feel like that's a thing you should be. And we'll bump the rest into endurance. Good. Assign that. And what have you got for equipment right now? Oh, you got nothing but one-handed weapons. Of course you don't. What is your skills? You got basically one in everything except one-hand and two-hand. How about the other one? Yeah, you got big gun skill. All right, so we can look at you for some big guns. We may have to do some shopping later and see if we can find a really big gun for you. If you say you're good at it, I'm going to take your word for it. Let me see if there's anyone else on this ship that I can hire before we go shopping. All right, we have left the trade port. I did not find anyone else to hire, so we are still a party of 3, apparently 3 triplets, according to the character portraits. Did some buying and selling, loaded everyone up with ammo and weapons, and traded some gear around, and just basically did some sort of administrative stuff on all of their character sheets, getting ready to go here. And we are on our way to Archimedes 8 to see what is going on over at this research station that disappeared and then reappeared. So we'll catch up with you over there. All right, on Archimedes 8 and at the weird research station, and it looks like there's some folks all ready to meet us. Didn't you want to be hired, by the way? I would be okay. Oh, it's Zabin again. All right, we know about Zabin. You are, what kind of vendor are you? You are, I honestly can't even see that. Let's get that out of the light there. A faction vendor. Oh, okay. We haven't encountered you before, and you're a general merchant. All right, well, what do you do for a living? What exactly is it that you sell? Oh, some good armor. Yeah, some really good armor. Yeah, we're going to have to come back to you. What's an experimental translocator? Translocate from anywhere in the Halamis research facility back to the staging area costs 1 fusion cell. Cannot be used in combat. Okay, so a fast travel. All right, that's neat. And you don't actually seem to be charging any money for it. It says price 0. Can I just buy you? Apparently I can. Thank you for that. And we'll come back and look at your armor at another time, but I do want to take a look at that. It looks like you had some really good stuff. Probably won't bother with the general merchant at this point. Zabin, what's your problem? This is the staging area for the abandoned Halamis Energy Research Station. Years ago, this was all above ground. Something happened many years ago while Garius Bronze was researching energy enhancements for his FLT. I think you actually mean FTL drives. In essence, he tore a rift through time and space to other dimensions. Oh, well, that can't have ended well. A quantum collapse, you say. What I do know is that we've been able to stabilize a portal entry into the facility. This allows us to enter and exit the facility without the fear of said quantum collapse. The same event that resulted in the loss of Martin Varus and the disappearance of the facility several hundred years ago. So this facility is basically Brigadoon. It just appears and reappears and disappears at will. Okay. Since then, several teams at Halamis have been trying to reproduce the initial event. Unfortunately, all we've discovered is how to prevent the collapse of the rift. So we don't have to worry about getting lost. And I have a lot of work for you. I'll assign you missions, and all you need to do is step up to the portal and enter. As you explore, you may find artifacts, log entries, and other useful information. Every time I issue a mission and you re-enter the facility, everything will be different. I recalibrate the portal for each mission and attempt to catalog all the permutations. This is the #1 purpose of our research here. We want to learn how to stabilize this rift and use it reliably in a number of ways. Good luck. Speak to me when you are ready. Okay, so somewhat, I guess, procedurally generated, where every time we go through this portal, it's going to be different. That is neat. That's going to avoid a lot of the grindy feel of the grinding, which is basically what we're going to do now. We need to grind for credits. But if it's going to be a little different every time, and I'm just going to kind of explore while I'm talking here, see what else might be kicking around here. If it's going to be a little different every time, that's going to, oh yeah, that is a portal. Goodness, that is certainly a portal. Boy, you have nailed down the concept of portal there. Yeah, that's the thing we're going to go through. That will help to eliminate a lot of the samey aspects of grinding if it's going to be a little different every time we go through. And on that, this will, speaking of grinding, that's pretty much what I'm going to have to do until we get enough money to get the FTL drive. And that may be a little tedious for you, the viewer, to watch. So this will be the last episode of this series of Stellar Tactics. This is the second series that I've done, and there will be more to come as new updates get announced. The next update that is coming was, I just saw it on the developer's log today, is Space Combat. And that is coming out December 22nd. It is of today, December 19th. So I've got 3 days to get ready for Space Combat, and then that's a thing that's going to happen. That also happens to be my birthday. So thank you, Dawn at Stellar Tactics, for that lovely birthday present of Space Combat on my birthday. I will definitely be checking that out. But for now, what I'm going to do is go through the Evil Red portal and start shooting things and looting things and grinding things until I have enough credits for an FTL drive. Thank you so much for joining me for this series of Stellar Tactics. It's been so much fun, and this is certainly not the end of Stellar Tactics. As new updates are released, we will absolutely dive right back in. I am having a lot of fun with this game. I hope you've been having fun watching it, and I really hope you go check this game out for yourself. It's a ton of fun to play. It just pushes all the right buttons. So until the next series of Stellar Tactics, thank you as always for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.